Excuse me.
If you're ready to get started on the next phase, let me explain.
Just point me to the action.
I got a pal and good neighbor. Goes by the name Hancock. After what happened at University Point in Quincy, he's got some concerns about the next shoe to drop in downtown Boston.
What do you mean?
Every urban area has pressure points, centers of gravity that hold a region's economy together. Take out the pressure points, and it inflicts a disproportionate amount of economic pain. Trade suffers, supply chains stop moving, and eventually people start going hungry. The fabric of society starts to crumble. The Institute knows this, so do the Gunners. It's not hard to guess what their next targets might be.
Is Diamond City really in danger? It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
Maybe not raiders, but they got super mutant hordes right around the corner, and synths have infiltrated their local government. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Diamond City isn't the settlement most in danger of falling. Good neighbor is.
Why do you say that?
You mean besides the elevated sniper perches surrounding the town, and the relative ease of blockading the entrance so no food or supplies can get in or out?
Yeah. Obviously.
It's like this. If your settlement is poor, you can't afford adequate security. If your security stinks, your enemies eventually take notice, and sooner or later, they'll either demand tribute or conquer you.
So, if you want your city not to get pillaged, you need a functional economy. It's hard to pull off when your clientele is primarily low-end chem addicts and drifters. There's no real money in catering to riffraff like that. For Good Neighbor to survive, it needs to attract a higher class of clientele.
If you have a point, make it.
Bottom line, Hancock wants to clean up Good Neighbor. Starting with the chem dealers selling drugs to kids, the thugs harassing visitors for protection money, the back alley murders, the gang activity, and the never-ending stream of aspiring scam artists. He wants all of them gone. Not detained, not bargained with, just gone.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash. What's the catch?
As mayor, he can't be officially connected to ordering hits on his constituency. So, he's contracted out certain jobs on the down low to a few people he trusts. That's where you come in.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
There's 3 jobs I want you to start with. First job is to entrap an old ghoul who's been trying to rip off Hancock. Second one is to eliminate a Triggerman gang infesting the town's warehouses. And a third task is to take out a few miscreants plaguing the local economy. You can do the jobs in any order you want. I've written down all the details on this holotape, including the local contacts to get started. Once the jobs are complete, cross them off your list and we'll move on to the next phase.
Hey,
Anything new?
any words of wisdom?
Shouldn't you be out ruining someone's special day?
What's on your mind?
A debt owed must be repaid. Simple as that.
Got any work?
As a matter of fact, I do. Last month, we captured a raider named Chewy O'Doyle. I believe you met Chewy, or what's left of him, when you first arrived here. Things didn't work out so well for our raider friend. But before he passed, he provided us with an intriguing recipe. I assume you're familiar with a chem called Jet.
Of course. How could you not love it?
There's about a dozen primary dealers who work the Commonwealth peddling it. They all sell the same base product, but mix it differently and put their own labels on it. There's Scudder's Red Devil, Tito's Venom, and Bedlam's Zelax, to name a few. But Chewy discovered a game changer. By combining standard Jet with a synthetic stimulant, he was able to create a more potent version. Time Bomb, he called it. Silly name, but a powerful high, or so I'm told. So effective it practically sells itself.
So, what's the problem?
In a word, supply. The synthetics used to make the drug are hard to come by in the Commonwealth. Chewie acquired his stash from a traveling merchant, who obtained their supply from a local vault. Vault 81.
What exactly is the plan?
Once you're inside, things get a bit tricky. I need you to find someone with access to their stimulant supply, and convince them to become our inside connection.
How do I infiltrate them?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need you, now would I? Once you've gained access to Vault 81, ask around for gossip. See what dirt you can find. Blackmail is often the quickest way to bring an asset in line.
Right up my alley.
Check back with me once you've got something we can use.
Hey, thanks for your help. Didn't expect help from a stranger. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been here.
Those guys were tough. What do you know about them?
Most of the words that spring to mind ain't the ones I'd say in polite company.
Hey, it was fun.
If that's what you call fun, I'm glad you're on our side.
Looks like it was your lucky day.
You can say that again. I guess it could have been a lot worse. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Sorry we got off on the wrong foot. Not looking to cause any trouble. You aren't afraid the Gunners will retaliate?
It's gonna get worse. Way worse. Gunners never back down that quickly. They'll attack anyone they think is too weak to defend themselves. There's nothing left they're afraid of. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
You interested in traveling together?
Now there's a question I don't get every day. You know what? I'm gonna take a chance on you. Lead the way.
Hey there.
You doing okay?
Can I ask you something?
Any place you want me to pitch in?
Nothing else for now.
Good to know.
Hell yeah!
Beat it. All right. Still in one piece. I'd never seen her so worried.
Well, Austin is like a sunder.
Hey, outsider. I heard what you did for Austin. You saved that kid's life. So I was hoping you could help me out with Bobby.
All right, I'll help you.
I need someone to get Bobby off Jet. Ever since that Austin drama,
What do you mean? What happened?
when someone hooked on Jet doesn't want to quit, they eventually go back to using. After Bobby relapsed, his symptoms got even worse.
You're right. He needs help.
You gotta help me convince him to get clean. For real this time. Come on, let's go see Bobby. I swear I don't even recognize half these people.
Heard we got a pretty big mess to look into now. New vault.
You were down in that secret vault tech area. Can't believe we had a whole colony of polarizing.
You're a brave woman. I wish we could say we handled it ourselves.
Hey there.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy doing what? Getting high?
If you don't mind, I like to get high in private.
Hey, calm down. Let's talk about this.
People need to leave me alone. I'm
You're an addict. You need help.
Hey, will you both just get lost? You're killing my buzz here.
You need to get treatment before you put any more lives at risk.
You think I want to be like this? I can't help it. I need this shit, man. It wasn't bothering. Then Tina cut me off. Jesus, why do you have to...
Don't you want to quit?
Well, yeah, I do, but I can't. This place, man, and what happened? Jet is all that makes it bearable.
Bearable? What makes it so hard to deal with in the first place?
The overseer says I gotta be on call 24/7, and these generators are always on the fritz. Now add what happened with Austin. It's more than I can handle, man.
You have an addiction, but it's your choice to quit.
I never wanted any of this to happen, okay? I fucked up. I know it. But how am I supposed to do it? I can't handle that withdrawal shit. And now, I need this shit more than ever. It's the only way I'm gonna get through this.
But you're putting lives at risk. Both yours and innocent people.
I don't know, man. That week I tried to get clean, you don't even want to know how bad it got. Besides, I like getting high.
I have a chem called Addictol. It's supposed to help ease the symptoms.
For real? I never realized there were drugs to treat drugs. If it's that easy, I'll do it.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me? I've got a nicely equipped clinic you could use. It's over in Concord.
If that's the case, I guess it's worth a shot. All right, I'll do it. I'll go right now. Just don't tell anyone they'd lose their shit.
Don't worry. I'll keep your secret.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Excuse me.
Never thought I'd see the day when Bobby cleaned up.
For helping you out, I expect some appreciation.
No. Why don't you tell me what it is you really want with Vault 81?
I have my reasons. What do you want to know?
I can't help you if you're not willing to be real with me.
Fine. We need to talk about Holt. Why are you sleeping with him?
How do you know about that?
I found your journals. You're a man-stealing tramp.
My journals. What gives you the right to... Never mind. It doesn't matter. So you knew all along then, about Holt, the jet, and... That's why you're really here, isn't it? The stimulants. You want access to Vault 81's stimulant supply.
All right, you got me.
Look, I don't really care what your ulterior motives are. There's not much left for me here anyway. I'll help you get what you want, if you make it worth my while.
Fair enough. What's the catch?
The catch is, I don't have access to the stimulants. I got Bobby's jet by sleeping with Holt. He and Alexis run the depot. If you want access to those stimulants, you've got to go through them. Talk to Holt. Maybe you can persuade him to hook you up.